right. So we are back with the ClickClack 2v2 Team Tilegame Tournament 2. This is the grand finals now, happening between Spiral Glasses Special Strategy and Sun Station. Should happen in about 2 minutes here. They've already been sent off and playing, and we have to deal with the 5-minute delay. In the meantime, I'm gonna send some pings out real quick so everyone knows that we're ready. But with me today is Ivaki again. Ivaki, say hello.
Hello, everyone.
I'm so excited to see how the finals play out here. This
Let's
tournament's
go.
been super exciting.
I always love the 2v2 personally.
It's such a fun format.
I know, huge shock since I've been playing in it. But
like, hang on one sec. Here we go. But yeah, like, even without the specific version of it that like I've been hosting, just 2v2 in general is so much fun.
right? It was like you have the bomb in our version here. The bomb TM. JC, it's a bomb. Thank you for laughing at that. Do we need to update the score on our...
Oh no, the scoring is already set. That is something I should talk about.
Oh.
So because Spiral Glasses Special Strategy is coming in from the winner's bracket, they do get a 12,000 point advantage, whereas Sun Station is going to have a 12,000 point disadvantage. So it looks like a big hurdle to deal with, but at the same time, this is a West game. It is going to be a very long match, and it is also, we have that wareme as well. A comeback is always possible. Last year, the Apothecary, I'm realizing now that I'm hosting with somebody that was in the finals there, so sorry if this is bringing back bad memories. But last year, we did have the Apothecary coming in from the losers bracket, and I believe in like East 1 or East 2, immediately dealing with that big deficit. Let's see, let's show hands
right off the... Yeah. I got to show hands this time.
Yeah, you can show hands this time. I'm not...
Oh no!
Oh, okay. I was just looking around at all the other hands, starting off with Kyushu. And they were only... Actually, no, they were still 4 away from Tenpai. That made sense. Monster Princess now getting the wareme as well as the dealer's seat. This has potential for a big hand if she can win it. Solid 2-door to start with. And this 5-7-9 shape is pretty decent. It's a workable hand with a good bit of value attached to it. Catfrill immediately opening up with West Wind only. Maybe trying for like an all triplets there?
I can see it. I would totally go for it with that hand.
It's definitely a possibility if she can just pick up an 8-pin, 6-pin, or 4-pin especially. Or of course the 4-so as long as it's like early on, but I imagine that's like the next discard. These other hands here from Sun Station. You know what? I guess Malta's hand here, Freelance Dog, it could end up as a Chanta.
I don't know what that one is off the top of my head.
That's the half outside hand, or even a fully outside hand. Might be possible here, because there are a lot of edge shapes there. The 7/8s, the 1s and 2s. Catfrill now hitting Tenpai, waiting strictly on the 5-pin.
Wow.
2 of those are in the teammate's hand, but she could... Well, one of those might come out from Naomi at some point, because there is just a loose 5 hanging there.
Also, while they have to deal with being across from each other in the final.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting to see. Oh, that's gonna do
Okay.
it for Catfall if she wants it. And she does want it. She takes the one on hand.
It's a start.
I was gonna say that I'm not entirely sure if I would have done the same. Just because like the start is like especially when like your teammate is the starting dealer, it would be nice for them to be able
Mm-hmm.
to rack up some points. But considering the starting lead, I don't think they really need that. I think just moving the game forward here is fine.
Freelance Dog has a potentially scary hand going on.
Oh, extremely. You got the Devil East, a pair of the Dora Dragons. This could also be a Honitsu as well, the half flush.
If the wall cooperates.
If it does. Which actually, I think that Malta's trying to push that already, considering dropping the threes and dropping the threes from a 3-5 shape.
Mm-hmm.
What else do we have here? We have Naomi with some decent shapes. A 7-8-9, a 5-6, a 4-5, a pair of souths. Like, there's a lot of shapes here already. This could become maybe a Pinfu hand if she gets lucky. And let's take a look at Monster Princess's
I
hand.
can see that.
Oh. Monster Princess is Ishanten. If she picks up a 7-pin, that's Pinfu
Oh, shit,
already.
really? Oh, wow. Okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah, you just draw it. Hell yeah. Turn 3 riichi Pinfu. Let's go.
Also, my heart goes out to Freelance Dog's draws.
Yeah. Trying to force the half
discard
flush, and it's just not coming along at all.
It's just not happening. Oh, it keeps giving her character tiles. Sometimes it be like that.
Sometimes it does. But also here, with the triplet of whites, with the pair of easts, yeah, I was about to say, like, Malta here could just, like, look at calling tiles off of the opponents rather than worrying about drawing those tiles herself. And she does find a 2-so to complete that 1 and 3, working toward exactly that. So now she can just get a 5-so in the same way.
No. Yeah, I guess, yeah. Because if Monster does draw it, then she's gonna...
Yeah, then she would absolutely just drop it. Because it's not her winning tile. I gotta move some stuff around on my desk so I can actually, like, put my phone up and see the pause request channel. I want to make sure to keep
Very
an eye on it.
important. Oh, nice. Nice. We moving.
Freelance Dog, not quite in Tenpai yet, though it's probably looking like it to the opponents. Too worried about that 7-pin, and I'd say understandably so. Doesn't necessarily need the value from the flush, so makes sense to be holding on to it for a second.
I like... It's like the wall is doing a mind game because it's giving Monster Princess all bamboo tiles.
Yeah.
That is not telling us that, hey, that 7-pin is actually a safe tile.
Definitely like...
Oh, I love this part.
It definitely like makes the tiles look a little bit safer, even though they're not necessarily, because some of those came out after the riichi.
Yeah.
I'm here thinking hard on that 8-pin. Probably just doesn't want it to deal into cast. Though, hang on. I wasn't even paying attention that actually was Tenpai. I was looking at the hand as if it was 1 away. Yeah, admittedly, for whatever reason, I thought this was a pair of 3s rather than a 2-3 attached to the 4-mon. So that makes a lot more sense. Both of them sharing the same weight, and with head bump on, I think regardless of who drops this, Naomi would win this head bump.
How does the head bump work?
So head bump works. Oh, hang on. Is Cat Furl? No, Cat Furl keeps it. Oh. The way head bump works is that the player next in turn, the player next in turn order that is able to win, is the one who actually wins.
Ah.
So if there were like a player playing between Naomi and Monster Princess, then it would be a bit more questionable who might be able to win a head bump. But in this situation, Naomi's just gonna take it anytime, like if one ever comes out. That said, Catfurl is holding on to all of those in her hand. Freelance Dog is much more likely to be the one dropping it.
Yeah.
And you probably don't want to deal that into your teammate here, because that just moves the game forward unnecessarily with you behind. Oh, that's gonna win it for somebody. If Naomi doesn't take this, Monster Princess does. Oh, Naomi does take the Roan, which is good here, kind of. Either way, it's gonna move the game forward. But like, because of the head bump, because your opponent is also waiting on that tile, like it's good that the teammate was the one that dealt it in rather than, or good that you're winning.
Right.
Good that the teammate was the one who called that rather than the opponent. Malta having some great shapes in here, I'm seeing. I'm gonna update scores real quick, though. There's not too much to update. Let's see. We're at, what is that, 93? Yeah, 93,800 for Spiral Glasses special strategy. 9800. So minus 3,800 from here would be 30 or 60 or 200, I believe. That should be. Is that correct? That doesn't feel correct.
You want me to run the numbers real quick? The desktop calculator.
Wait, hang on. That would just be 7,200. Wait, how? How is that 7,200? Well, whatever. It definitely is 7,200.
$73,200, yeah.
Wait, 73,200?
Or 73,200.
How are you seeing 73? Because that's 24,000.
Because I read the 6 upside down. Never mind, it is 7,200.
We're all great at math here.
I read 46,200, but upside down, and my brain read that 6 as a 9. Wow! Okay, I'm just gonna not help with the numbers and not make it worse. I'll totally pretend and hope that stream didn't see that.
Wait, but that shouldn't be. Something with my numbers feels wrong here. Whatever, I can worry about the math in a minute. Let's actually pay attention to like what's going on in these hands. I'm seeing Naomi with the wareme has some pretty solid shapes going on here. Though probably gonna end up with just Hatsunomi, I would imagine. The green dragon. Malta in Tempai on the 5-8. Also not with a very valuable hand. Let's see. Ooh, that is gonna be Tempai here for Monster Princess. I imagine we're gonna see the riichi call. Though it doesn't have to be... Oh, actually, hang on. Choosing instead to keep the 7-pin attached to the triplet of 8s. I guess just because, like, that 6, 7, 9 weight is a very versatile one. Unsure why she did that, but it's interesting.
I kind of want to know why.
Sorry, I'm just back to looking at the math, and I'm just so confused.
It should be, the second number should be 9,300 or 93,800 or something like that.
Yeah, but then those
for
don't...
Monster Princess and Captain.
Yeah. That doesn't really add up, though, because I should be a total of 160,000. Unless, like, I might have fucked up settings. Which, oops, that might have happened. There we go. That's going to be the riichi for Monster Princess. Waiting now on the 3-pin and 6-pin. Two of those 6s and one of those 3s feel pretty well locked away in the teammate's hand. Though Catfurl, you know, if she feels like dealing into cast, she could just try doing that. And again, just move the game forward with them in the lead. It's interesting. Hang on, do we have... Oh, never mind. I see. I didn't see any Easts anywhere at all. When Malta had drawn one, I was just about to say, like, oh, it's interesting that we haven't seen an East all game before seeing the two that are sitting right there in Catfurl's discards.
Minorly evil weight right there.
Yeah, waiting on the last East win. You know that as soon as somebody gets it, they're gonna discard it.
Yeah. Just like, why would anybody want this?
Oh, the Malta might swap out for... No, it does not swap out for the Dora. Ooh! Catfurl holding on to the East Wind does not want to deal into Malta. I'm a little surprised that she kept that, because oh yeah, no, that would absolutely would have dropped immediately for me. Does end up dealing into it here, and also now dealing into the Under the River.
An extra Han right there. Lucky.
Yeah, it wasn't a big hand from
Like
Malta, but
Catfurl.
that did improve it.
Yeah.
Catching up little
Now
by
we
little.
got also past the dealer. Oh. So we got Naomi with the dealer and Freelance Dog with the bomb. So it's like Spotlight on their Sun Station, right? Yeah. Spotlight on Sun Station.
Absolutely. If they can win this hand, either one of them, then they get a lot of extra points here. Now, you know I'm thinking about the 789 Sanshoku as a possibility for Naomi. Of course. We all see it. We all know it's there.
No!
It's going to happen.
I'm right there with you, though, honestly.
I do think that, like...
She's
oh, well, hang on. After drawing that 7, yeah, I think it's likely that we might just end up seeing it. Especially if she can pick up, like, another pair somewhere and keep the 9 as part of that sequence. Because the 3-mon might just be a pair.
Well, I think you're ahead of me now.
I might be just a little bit ahead.
Yeah. I think I did figure out what might be causing it. The weirdness is just your like run-of-the-mill lag. Like, cause there was like a couple like earlier in the game when we had the still learning the Japanese terms, but when you like doing a mulligan on your hand because you got like too many garbage tiles in your hand.
Doing the draw. We are not getting this.
There was like.
This is so sad. Unless no, she does not. She does just choose to riichi here. There was no reason, by the way, to do the other thing I was about to suggest of like waiting to see if you draw a 6-pin. There would be no reason for that at all. Other than Aura, which I would hope for. Yeah, we do see this riichi here. Not, I mean, it's just riichi nomi, but of course with riichi you can get sumo, you can get uradora, and of course actually the 7-pin is Dora as well, so that would at least be 2 Han as dealer.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, cast draw in that 6 to make a nice 5-6-7 shape. She's still 2 from Tenpai, so I think she might just be looking more at folding here. Malta now picking up a nice 5-6-7. She is now Ishan 10 as well. If she can pick up like a 7-set, that's a nice Pinfu shape.
Uh-huh. I had to think about that for a second, but yeah.
Yeah, because she could just pick up the 7-set and then drop the 1-pin. Be in Tenpai for that. Ooh! Naomi now picking up the Dora 7-pin. That's gonna be riichi, sumo, Dora. Is there any Ura? No. No Ura, but that's still fine.
That's another shot at dealer too, of course.
Absolutely. And takes 4,000 more points from the opponents. So that is going to be now 77,800 for them. Versus, what's that now? That is going to be 86,400. I really got to figure out like what happened here with the scores, because these don't add up to 168,000 like they should. But that said, I guess we're rolling with it.
Yeah, we go. Where's Melody when you need her for Freelance Dog's Hand right now?
Oh, of course she would be popping off seeing that. If Malta here can just pick up a 7-pin, she will be so happy. Oh, and also, you know, now there's another Ipeko chance for Naomi as well, if she can pick up a 2-pin.
Wow.
Also, hello, Rox. Hope you're doing well.
Hello.
Wait, is it 86,200? Oh yeah, 86,200. Thank you, Rox. I messed up a little bit. I forgot to change the 100-point value.
We just need like a tool that just exports the score directly to your overlay.
It would be incredibly nice. Like, especially for this one, just because like something fucky is going on with the scores. They're not adding up quite to the number that they should. Oopsies. Where normally I could just go like, oh, you know, 160,000 minus this is this, and just have the number. It's a little bit easier. Oh, that's gonna be a riichi here for Monster Princess. That is gonna be a nice riichi Pinfu waiting on the 4-7. Who all would be able to deal into this?
Oh, there we go.
It looks like, oh yeah, just drawing it immediately. You know, she has got to be very excited about that, Ipatsu. Solid Hanemon.
Nice.
That's going to move us into the South rounds. Officially 1/3 of the way through the game.
Already?
Yeah. Well, because remember, this is a, well, I mean, this has still been like a normal length for an East game. It's just, this is a West game, so we gotta go through all the South rounds. We still gotta go through all the West rounds. It'll still be a while.
Yeah, I mean, it just felt like it flew by for me because I'm just like.
It kind of has flown by. Also, starting off with this pair of Dora, I have to wonder as well if, like, these Montiles are a little bit awkward to deal with. I do wonder if, like, Cass here, Monster Princess, might push this into a Honitsu. No, probably not now that she's drawn that 8. Almost certainly not. Because now she's Ishan 10. Of course, as soon as I open my mouth, the game will just go, no, that is not an option.
The wall heard you and said no. I do like how we have Naomi and Freelance hanging on to those Dora red dragons. Just, you know, I mean, yeah, it's a Dora red dragon. Why not?
It can always be a pair.
Yeah.
I do wonder if they ever might think about discarding those, or if it'll be like too late in the game at that point. Because Cass might not be able to get her red dragons if they decide to hold on. Sure, she is probably gonna
Depends on.
here. Probably. Yeah, that's gonna be a nice riichi waiting on the 5-pin red dragon. I'm gonna use this opportunity to fix scores really quick. That's gonna be 67-8 over here. Yes, that's minus 10,000 plus 10,000. Thank you, Rex. Oh, and again immediately. I'm kind of surprised that came out for the Ipatsu turn. That's terrifying.
Yeah.
A second before I fix scores. Oh, that's nasty.
Oh, hi,
Let's go
Lindsay.
39-8 for them now. And
yeah, that was spicy.
100. 113,000, 114,200, I believe.
I'm sorry, I can't confirm or deny anything. I have removed myself from running numbers.
Understandable, understandable. Leave me to suffer alone. I'm
sorry, not sorry, Corona. It's a burden you have to share alone.
Well, I'm liking a lot of the shapes here in Cass's hand. If she can, like, find something around this 4 or 7 pin, or if she can find a 3-so, I'm sure we'll probably see one of those Tumon come out. This could definitely turn into a Pinfu shape at some point. Let's see what everyone else has going on here. Freelance Dog would really like a 5-so to complete this, like, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7 shape. Though that could also just be like a couple other things, like, you know, she could pick up a 3-so as well or something. Still some decent stuff going on over there. Would probably want a little bit more value, I imagine. Catfrill here, let's see, if she could pick up a 4-pin or a 3-so, she'd be very happy. She's already got a 7, 8, 9 and a 1, 2, 3, which is solid. And then some other stuff to build around. Picking up that red 5, that's massive. That's double Dora.
Well, they're Dora too. Yeah.
And then we see, I was about to say, Naomi hitting Tenpai now. Riichi, Pinfu, Tanyao? Well, possibly Tanyao. Not guaranteed, because she could win on the 1-so. But that nice 3-sided weight is massive.
Love me a 3-sided weight. There we go.
Ooh, that's gonna be it. Tanyao and Ipatsu are added. Let's see if she can hit Uradora. Does get one Uradora.
Heck yeah!
Takes back a nice 12,000 points. That's a solid chunk.
Basically,
right, that's off the wareme player as well.
Oh shit, it did. Ooh.
They are right back in this.
Oh, that's a big jump.
Because let's see, that's going to be now 75,300 for Sun Station. And then we got, let's see, that's going to be 88,700 for spiral glasses. Yeah, this is suddenly very tight.
Mm-hmm.
Catfurl immediately going with this nice Honitsu over here. Let's see if she can also pick up like a West Wind as well for it, because that would be huge.
Oh, yeah.
Freelance Dog picking up a 7-so.
Ideal.
The 7-so looks nice. Ooh, dropping it immediately. I guess already looking at forcing this into Cheat Toy. 4 pairs, so I guess that's probably why. Oh, and does find a pair of the 6-so immediately.
Why doesn't my luck work like that? Damn.
I guess if you force it, the wall will listen to you. Naomi
The wall
appears
never
to
listens
be
to me, even though they don't respect it.
Let's see, if Naomi could pick up a 7-pin or an 8-so, then that's Tempai for her. They're awkward groups to fill, but that still would be something. And, of course, you know, you could build around the other sides of them. So, like, picking up a 5-pin or something. Or picking up a 6-so.
Yeah.
Monster Girl. Being in Dama10 right now. Waiting strictly on the 2-mon. I'm not seeing... Yeah, there's no Yaku there, though. Not currently. Probably looking at calling the White Dragons at some point, though. Those are locked away squarely in Malta's hand. I don't see those coming out.
Yeah. Ooh.
She's getting a little bit greedy. Discarding the 1-mon, keeping that Dora here, taking herself out of Tempai, just again expecting to be able to call those White Dragons, and I guess maybe at this point hoping to... maybe she's hoping to go for like a half flush and get rid of that 2-3-4. I'm unsure what she's doing here. We'll see how that plays out. We do have Naomi, of course, hitting Tempai, waiting on that 7-pin. Oh, Cass could have Zumo'd if she kept the 1-mon.
Oh no. That is... See, this is why I don't respect the wall. Because it does stuff like that.
Yeah, the wall is not always very respectful in return.
The wall deserves all of the respect it gives, which is 9.
I keep wondering, like, what Monster Princess is trying to go for here. Because a part of me is like, okay, maybe she was looking at a Honitsu, so maybe she will be dropping that 2-3-4 at some point. That could be, like, the entire reason she was doing this, but, like, that's not happening. I'm
not... Is she just, like, playing defensively at this point?
At this point, probably. Because, yeah, of course, we had the riichi from Naomi, so we had the safe 2-mon come out, followed by the safe 4-mon. I can't imagine that Cass is pushing this hand at this point. Malta is still trying to look for that pair for the Chi Toy. Not quite getting it. Oh, hang on, I do have a ping. What's that about? Who's pinging me? Ah! I have to reply real quick.
No worries. I am watching with anticipation. See if, yeah, there we go. Now is Naomi gonna call it?
Because if she does, there's no real change in points, and it does get her teammate out of the dealer seat. But, like, the scores are close, so maybe just not wanting to deal with the furry 10. Maybe she's just fine with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might be having to pause at basically any second. Malta was asking me to do this after the next hand, but I don't know when the next hand is because remember they are 5 minutes ahead of me.
Oh, right. So you just enforce the pause whenever.
So I'm just asking,
hope
like,
it's
do you
rightish.
want me to do it now? See if I get a response there.
Okay.
Let's see. How are these hands, though? I like the 2-3, 3-4-5 that Naomi has. Also, the pin tiles are like, you know, that's still 2 group setups, even if they're not like super amazing. The white dragons from Cat Pearl can at least like maybe earn you a couple points, so it wouldn't be much unless you also get to keep the Dora, which you might not be able to here, depending on how the hand shakes out. Yeah, Malta is typing. Saying not quite yet.
No. If you haven't already, definitely let them know that they need to let you know. It's like because you can't see when they're sorry.
Yeah, I'm being told to wait a few more discards, but again, I don't really know quite how long that is because 5-minute delay.
We don't have future vision here on stream yet.
Oh, I'm being told okay, so I'm gonna back out real quick. And then I gotta pause that match. Okay. Match is currently paused. I wasn't sure if we were gonna be able to get to see the game continue while it was paused, and I guess we do not get to see that.
No.
Actually, wait, can I
even without backing out,
okay,
I got a giant old this match is pause.
Yeah,
Resuming a big old red terminate you got there.
Say again. Oh yeah, no, I'm not hitting that big old terminate button. I'm not terminating these players. All
your hard work is void. Have a nice day.
Goodbye. But yeah, match will be resuming here in just a minute or two. Just give Malta a minute to use the bathroom and come back.
Very important things. I can't imagine trying to play mahjong when, yeah,
it's tough.
With a full bladder, no thanks.
It's tough. I've been in that situation for a good few tournaments, and I'm like, man, I really wish I went beforehand. I was killing. I was like dying. But yeah, it's been good to see. I worry. Between this tournament and the last one, I was worried for both of them that like maybe that 12,000 point penalty is like a little too much. So it's been good to see both games, both the previous 2v2 tournament as well as this finals here, end up being much closer than I was initially expecting because of that penalty. Good to see that like we are getting good games rather than just like an immediately, rather than just having like one team immediately knocked out.
It's not an insurmountable momentum
Mm-hmm.
at the beginning, at least so far. I see rocks saying more things there, and it's like I know I need to practice the actual Japanese terms for things. So when someone says a bunch of things, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's what you mean.
So, okay, the riichi nomi kanchan is just like, anytime that something says nomi, you can replace that word in your head with only. So, like, riichi only. That is the only thing you have going on in your hand. The kanchan
Oh,
is the, like, middleweight. So, like, it's a 2-4, for example, waiting on a 3. Hang on.
oh, those are gross. Yeah.
Oh, I'm being told they're all ready now.
Oh, heck yeah.
So we can resume.
Are we gonna be back in the past or?
We should be back in the past.
Oh, I
Where am
think
I?
I understand why it pauses immediately because your back in the past stream is yeah, so
It
you
doesn't
don't
want that
lose
to
sync
catch up.
essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It makes
I
sense. I
understand
just wasn't
now.
sure if it was going to or not.
That did. And then we don't have to wait another 5 minutes for
Absolutely.
for our stream to be able to show it again.
Looks like we do have Cat Frill here in Tenpai now with the White Dragon and Dora, so a 2 Han hand here. 15 tiles left though. It's gonna be hard for anyone to play too offensively.
I think
And no
you're a turn ahead of
Saffron,
me
you
now.
cannot get in on the next. You can get in on the next tournament. You can absolutely get in on the next tournament. You're not getting in on the next match. That's not happening. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, do get in on the next tournament though. More players, hell yeah.
Oh, Naomi does end up getting the Tsumo immediately after hitting Tenpai. And it's on the Dora for the extra value.
I think I'm just gonna have to watch the stream now because I am so far behind.
Oh no! I backed out and came back in, so you might gotta do the same.
Let me actually try that and see if that helps.
Oh, hang on. We do see Catfrill here at 200 points remaining now after dealing into Naomi, or after Naomi's Tsumo. Never mind, not dealing in, but after Naomi's Tsumo with the wareme. Um, so
Ooh,
not only is Spiral Glasses so far behind now, but also have the one teammate be so far down in points they can easily get knocked out. Also, I think that this is where that 5-minute pause happened, so we might just be seeing them sitting here for 5 minutes.
oh, what a place to pause at.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Cass was telling me that it was like a cinematic cliffhanger, and yeah, no, it definitely feels like it. Um, Seeing that plus 24,000 for Naomi is terrifying. Oh, and yeah, Rocks. So Toby is on. I think it's a fun 2v2 strategy of just like, okay, we're ahead. It could be good to knock out the teammate, like strategically. Um, in some situations, I really like that, so I always like having that on. This could end early.
This is
I guess I have plenty of time to fix scores now. I'm gonna go ahead and fix scores. We have
yeah.
70,700 now for Spiral Glasses, which means we have now 93,300. for Sun Station. There is
Oh.
there's about a 13,000 point difference here, but this is still up to anyone. I definitely see the world where Sun Station just like knocks out Cat Frill immediately and ends the game. I definitely see the world in which Spiral Glasses is able to come back from this.
It is. Ah.
I would really love
I'm
to just be
for the
able to see the
mahjong.
next match. This is killing me. Or the next round.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Malta, why did you have me pause it here?
My anime ended on a cliffhanger, and I have to wait till next week for the next episode.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, this is intense. It also doesn't
The
help that
most
like
intense waiting screen I've
it,
ever experienced.
it's horrifying to look at. Also, oh, there we go.
Oh
It
shit! Is
also,
something happening?
yeah, it just started back for me. But also it's interesting as well that not only is Catfurl so down low on points, but also so is Malta here at only the 3,700. So either
That's
one of
precarious.
them could end up getting knocked down below 0, possibly even both on Atsumo. Let's go ahead and look at this from Naomi's perspective.
Oh, I need to turn tile back on. Like, why can't I see anybody's hands?
Oh yeah, because you
There we
gotta
go.
show hands again.
Give me a show of hands.
Seeing a lot of decent shapes here in Monster Princess's hand. I can't imagine the 9-so staying on to, yeah, I can't imagine holding on to that for long. I imagine that's going to be like the next discard. Everything else, and the 9-mon as well, but everything else looks like pretty solid to build off of at least. Freelance Dog, we have, you know, I'm going to say the 456 Sanshoku. It's right there. It's obviously going to happen. Everyone sees it. Everyone knows it's there.
It actually took me a bit to get that one, I admit. I'm not apparently enough of a fan to have seen that right away.
Somehow I don't think it's actually going to work out, just because like you also need the 4-pin around the, the 4-pin around the 5-pin.
Yeah.
But it is
That's a lot of tiles to go.
Yeah.
It is possible, indeed.
It is possible, so it's definitely happening.
Also,
actually, I think the more likely
it could also be 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5.
I think the more likely Sanshoku might be Cass going for a 6, 7, 8. Monster Princess. It's all gonna depend, I guess, on whether the 6-pin ends up remaining as a pair or not. Which I think it is still most likely to stay as a pair. But if she wants to push this into Tanyao, she could do that and have the Tanyao Sanshoku. Malta opening up with Green Dragon and Red 5. It's not going to be a very... Well, I guess it... You know, she could also pick up a 4-mon as well. It might not be the most valuable hand, but, like, anything at this point, if it kills Catfurl, like, that's game. They win. So
and if it hits Monster Princess instead, that's padding on your score right there, so...
Hang on, say again?
It's like if like Freelance Dog hit like a Monster Princess instead, for example, then that, you know, makes that 3,700 slightly less precarious.
A little bit, yeah.
Extra hit points, if you will.
Extra hit points are good. At least in most situations. Maybe it's, again, like maybe Malta's fine with being so low on points because they can just get knocked down below 0 so easily while still winning.
That is also true. Like, it's scary when you're not in the lead, but when you are in the lead.
Like, obviously, typically, it's kind of bad to be low on points. That just kind of goes without saying. But in
Yeah.
2v2, it's a little bit differently. It's a little bit differently. Yeah. God, I keep adding a lead that doesn't need to be there. It's a little bit different. There's a little bit more nuance there that needs to be considered.
One of the reasons I love 2v2 is it just
There's so much
adds
more
that
nuance.
extra flavor in there.
Yeah.
Oh no, the con hit the 9s.
Yeah, the con hit the 9s, which are like all dead, so no one's gonna make use of that unless they hit Ura. Catfurl does pick up
That is
a winning
true.
3-pin, but unfortunately it is also going to fit, or unfortunately for Malta, it's also going to fit very nicely into her hand, so she's just keeping that. Ooh, drops the 1-pin. I guess trying to turn this into Tanyao and getting as much points as possible? Or a 2-3-4 Sanshoku maybe? But like, that's probably not the Sanshoku. Probably just trying to force the Tanyao.
Mm-hmm.
I just have to be eternally Sanshoku pilled, of course.
It's important.
It is important. You gotta expect your favorite shapes at all times.
How else are you going to get them if you don't expect them? It occurs to me Freelance Dog could turn that into a half flush.
She could. She doesn't need to, though, so I imagine she's just gonna keep this as that nice Ryanman shape. Ooh, yeah, that's gonna be dangerous. It does give Malta some more hit points. Cass is in chat. Aubrey, are you disappointed in me? I didn't go for Sanshoku. Only a little bit, Cass. Only a little. You always gotta go for Sanshoku when you can. It's so important. But no, you played that very well. I like this triplet of 9s here,
Hello.
as well as the triplet of 6s in Malta's hand. Like, picking up a 6-pin, this could be a Sananko if she gets very lucky. Oh yeah, no, Cass, I kind of figured that something probably happened. But we'll see that in a couple minutes, whatever goes down.
It's Sanako 3 concealed triplets.
Yep, you got it.
Hey! I was like, I think that has the word for 3 in it.
True.
And I'm looking at the shapes. I'm proud of myself. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. It's good to be proud of yourself. But yeah, Anko is just the term for a close triplet. So San Anko is, 3 close triplets.
Three close, yeah.
Picking up that nice 4-so, completing that 3 and 5. Calling, not gonna get the San Anko, but is gonna be in Tempai, waiting on a nice 2 and 5 mon. A turn 4 riichi with a nice Ryaman shape is kind of scary in this position. I would fix scores, but I wonder how much time we have. I'm gonna wait and see if we have another round before I fix scores. Ooh, draws the red 5. That's gonna do it. That's gonna kill Catfurl here.
Oh no.
Plus 11,000. Rip to Catfurl, that's gonna end that game. We do not get to see the West rounds this time. That is gonna end it. Congratulations this time to Sun Station pulling ahead. Let me do the calculation on the final scores here. We have, let's see, that's gonna be 62,100 for Spiral Glasses. 62, 100 versus we have 101, 900 over here for Sun Station.
Congrats to Sun Station and GG to all involved.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely. Congrats on making it to the finals in the first place, because that's a lot of
yeah,
work
for real.
already. Um, and of course, yeah, no, congrats again to Sun Station for winning it all, coming back from the losers bracket.
The underdog comeback win.
I'm gonna go ahead and edit the permissions for this channel so any of them can go ahead and join if they would like an interview. Um,
Ooh.
we have this role. We have. There we go. All right, let me open up the chat, ping them.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Cass.
How's it going? How's it going?
It's going
I know I'm the
well.
loser, but
Well, you still played very well. For those watching, this is
thank you, thank
Monster
you.
Princess. I think I'm gonna have to
Hi.
turn you down just a
Hello,
little bit for the
everyone.
stream. Let's see. That's probably fine.
That's fair. That's fair. I'll keep talking so you can adjust my volume.
I think we're probably good here.
Okay, okay.
But how'd you feel going into this?
Oh, I feel pretty good. I wasn't too nervous. I was just sort of like, we'll play it, we'll see what happens. I I really enjoyed the tournament. I think Catferl was a really strong teammate. Obviously got a bit unlucky in this last game, but it happens, it
Yeah,
happens.
I mean that happens. Sometimes this just ends up the way, or sometimes games don't always end up the way that you want them to. Also, I was surprised that we got to see the head bump happen this time because I think for the whole
Yeah,
tournament, that might be the only head bump that we've seen.
I literally forgot that was like a rule. Like at the time I was like, why didn't my round go through? And I was very confused. And then Malta had to be like, oh, it's the head bump, and I had to be like, oh right.
It was kind of intense just like watching you both end up on the
It
exact
was,
same
yeah.
weight and me just realizing, wait, if anybody discards that, that's going to Naomi.
Yeah.
It wasn't even just like you like one of the tiles you needed was the same weight. You had the exact same two tiles you were playing
Yes,
That's
on.
really funny.
the same
Yeah.
Ryandan, I think on a like 2-5 so.
Yeah.
But
Oh my God. It's funny because going into this game, not to put Naomi and Malta on blast, but I had I had a read of both of them from the winners finals match that we played. And in that match, Malta was like very solid play, and Naomi I had labeled as like dangerous because she kept having like very strange Dama hands, just like out of nowhere. I was like, oh, okay.
yeah, no,
And I
absolutely.
couldn't I couldn't quite get a read on Naomi's playstyle. I was just sort of like, she's dangerous, I don't know.
I
But she also
mean,
made a couple of mistakes in the winners finals match, so I was like not worried. But today they were both really on point. I was like, there's no mistakes. I'm just doing my best. I don't know.
I've been very impressed with both of them. Um,
Yeah, absolutely.
and
They
like
played very well.
I've been watching this whole tournament. I can't really quite get a read on Naomi's playstyle, but it has definitely been working out
It's
for her.
strange. Yeah. It's very strong for sure.
I just like keep noticing anytime that like Naomi's in the game, like, oh yeah, Naomi's just up to like 90,000 points. Also, hi
Yeah,
Hi
it's
Malta.
true.
Malta.
Hi, Malta.
Yeah. Speaking from experience, where I got destroyed by Sunstation twice.
Uh,
Everyone, this is Malta from Sunstation.
You're the winner.
hi,
Yay!
hello.
Hey, congrats.
Woo!
Yippee!
Congrats.
Pachi, pachi.
Go for it.
Naomi and I were trying to figure out if we should join this chat or not.
Yeah. You should. If you want to. There's no
Yeah.
pressure.
I'm sure that she really appreciated being described as an enigma. That's gender, that's aura.
Yeah.
Absolutely, that's sick. Hell yeah. Speaking of Naomi, hello.
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 Congratulations
She
to both
serves
you and
tutoring
Malta.
at the tournaments.
Yeah, congrats.
Meow.
Thank you so much.
Meow.
Well deserved.
I couldn't have done it without the head bump rule. Thank you, Aubrey. You deserve the credit.
You're welcome. I added that rule specifically for you all. Thank you for the $20 that you sent me to add it in.
Oh my god. PayPal receipts, where are they? Show me.
How
yeah,
big
without
was
the
your
head bump.
hand on that head bump?
I think it was like a mangon. I don't quite remember, but I think it was like.
Yeah, and honestly, psychologically, it would have been like, okay, I feel like I could have brushed off like 3-han, unless you had the wareme, but psychologically, like it could have been completely devastating to be waking up late for the finals and then first round.
I really think that just the
just eat curb.
just the momentum would have been so different without the head bump.
Genuinely, I don't know if I would have recovered.
So that happened. The head bump happened East 2. It was a Hanemon.
Naomi's was a Hanemon. But what was Cassie's?
Let's see, because you had Riichi, Pinfu, Dora.
Riichi, Pinfu, and Dora.
Let me check and see what Ura would have been.
Yeah, so at least 3. Yeah, I don't know what Ura. Wait, we can check Ura if you look at the.
There's 2 Dora. There was a con. I did the con.
Yes, you did.
Which would have furthered my shame.
Ura was 3-mon green. I think I had a 3-mon, didn't I?
You
no,
had
I didn't.
4-mon, so yeah, no, you would have had that. Well, hang on.
Oh yeah, I had 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so it would have been at least. It would have been 4-han. Yeah.
It was an exciting game for me. I know that you said that the finals didn't have quite the same narrative as the tournament overall, but like
that's just because the tournament overall had such a strong one. With you,
it's really good.
Yeah.
No, Naomi practiced her butt off for this.
It shows.
Like it.
The causality is kind of backwards. Like she swallowed the mahjong pill and started texting me about it all the time, and I was like, hey, let's sign up for that tournament.
Oh yeah.
I see.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I remember not trying to throw shade when I say this. I remember watching you all last year and being like, you know, they're all right. They're okay. I didn't particularly think of you as like a weak team or a strong team. But this year I'm like, man, y'all put up a fucking fight. Y'all were horrifying, actually.
For real. Yeah. Like I introduced her to mahjong, right? But like I had gotten rusty. It had been a while since I was like in the depths of the tiles. Like a few days after the tournament, like she was watching me play just my dailies, and she was just going like, Malta, that's wrong. Why did you discard that? You shouldn't call that. What are you doing?
She was training you. Hell yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It was awesome. It was awesome.
That's great. I feel it though. This is my first event in like a year.
Yeah.
This is like the first time in like a year I've played mahjong. Really.
It's
I mean, I started
been-
playing before this tournament.
It's been kind of making me pretty happy to see you getting back into mahjong.
I'm glad. Yeah.
I remember when I was bringing up tournaments just recently, I was like, oh, Cass probably isn't going to be too interested. And then you were like, oh, yeah, I'll join the 2v2. I'll join the Saki team. And I'm like, hell yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told you if you keep asking me, I'll say yes eventually.
And eventually
Nice.
happened.
That's a good thing to tell people.
I'm always happy to
That's
see
how
friends
consent
getting back
works.
into mahjong.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm excited for the next tournament whenever it happens.
Yeah.
2v2 is a great format. I was saying in the tournament that I really like that it's a West game. I think that it's really fun and good to have special rules for special games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
West games, at least to me, feel like they feel very tournament finals-y. Which, of course, you know, that's kind of the vibe I want here in the tournament finals. Wow.
Yeah.
Who could have thought?
Who could have thought?
I would like, especially, yeah, like especially like when you have the finals on a separate day. You don't have to worry about, oh, it's extra fatigue on people who've already fought
Yeah.
through 3 or 4 games. You can dedicate to that one really long
true.
highlighted game.
Yes.
Very good point, yeah. But yeah, it was a great tournament. Thanks for hosting.
Of course. Thank you.
Thanks so much
all
for
of you
putting
for
this together.
playing. Of
Yo.
course, all of
Yeah.
you in the call, as well as everyone who joined just in general. This has been a
Yeah,
blast.
special shout out to Catfro.
Yeah, shout out to
was a great
Catfro.
teamate. Catfro played really well.
You two, I think
feel
I
like I got
mentioned
lucky.
this privately, but you two really did seem
Yeah.
to have like some solid 2v2 chemistry with each other.
Yeah. I was talking about this in this match in the call. I was like, we have good synergy somehow, even though we've never spoken about mahjong ever.
Sometimes that happens.
Sometimes it happens. I think it's
Sometimes
secretly just that Catfro is like really strong and can just adapt to me. That's me.
I know that feeling. Like, shout out to Mandy for carrying me through mahjong.
Yeah. I feel it.
Oh,
I'm also
Mandy, if you're in the chat, thank you.
God bless Mandy.
For real.
I'm also realizing what exactly happened with the scoring, because the entire time I was like, these scores don't add up right. They should be adding up to 160,000. I'm realizing when I made Sun Station go down 6,000 points each, I actually made them go to 36,000 because that has 6,000 in it rather than going down 6,000
Oh.
to where it would be 34.
Oh no.
I did actually notice that at the time, and then I immediately brushed it off because I was like, I need to focus.
Yeah, I was sitting there the entire
Oh.
first 2 rounds, just like, why don't these scores work? Why is this messed up?
Yeah.
But that said, like, it didn't seem like that really had a big effect
So we
on
had-
things. You had less of a
So we had
slightly
4,000
less
too
of a
many points?
disadvantage. Yeah, 4,000 extra points.
Yeah, you
Slightly
had
less of a
2K.
disadvantage than you should have had.
Oh,
But
okay.
like that
Yep.
said, considering that you won via knocking Catfrell down and you had more than 4,000 points ahead, I don't think that
Right.
4,000 point difference really changed much, luckily.
No, I don't think so.
So my mistake, but
Either
seemed
way,
to be a
we-
small enough one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Either way, we played.
I
it. It
wasn't
was a good
thinking about
match.
the scores during East 1 and 2. I'd like
Yeah.
I was trying to speed through the wake up process,
Mhm.
connect neurons to tiles. We don't need to connect neurons to numbers yet.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Math can be saved for
Absolutely.
later. Save that for West
Yeah.
3.
Mhm. Mhm.
But I think I might wrap up the stream. Is there anything else that any of you would
Sounds
like
good.
to add?
Yeah. Thank you for making a whole freaking 2v2 tournament.
Yeah,
Of
thank you.
course. Of course. Happy to.
was
I'm
fun.
very excited to run it back in probably like May or June.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
I hope to be there.
I hope
Yeah.
so too.
No, you're gonna be there. You don't have a choice.
Yeah, you're forced
Oh.
into this one.
You are the defending champion. Yeah.
It depends on the whims, you know. Both Naomi and I, whether we have tile-oriented brains that month.
That's completely understandable. Ugh. But thank you all
Well,
for
thank you all
joining
so
this
much.
one.
I'm gonna head out.
I will go ahead
Yeah.
and give you your
Thank you, everybody.
special 2v2 champions role here in just a little bit.
I can't overstate what difference this is going to make to me personally. And
It's a massive prize
glad,
that
I'm glad.
everyone is yearning for.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you again for joining.
Yay. Thank you. Bye. Yay.
Oh, this has been such a blast. But I think with all that,
I'm
gonna find somebody to raid. But what were you gonna say?
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, even as the organizer, that makes me happy to hear that you had a blast also. So, yay for that, because
It's a
it's
great
like,
time, just like sitting here watching all my friends playing and then talking to me about like how much they're enjoying this tournament. It's great. It feels fantastic. I love it.
yay, yay. Who were we rating, by the way?
Let's see. You know what? I've talked to Beef McMeat once. I'll send off a raid to Beef McMeat.
Oh,
/raid Beef McMeat. Alright. Raid is being sent that way. Thank you all for joining and for watching the stream, for joining the tournament. Thank you, Ivaki, for joining me in the call. I'll see y'all
always
later.
happy to.
Take care.